Hey guys, good morning. It's Dylan. It's Friday. Feeling super pumped, super motivated. Woke up 5 o'clock, took a nice little walk on the bay, got the blood flowing and the juices going, and now I am at the office ready to crush the day, and hopefully you are too. So anyways, today I want to talk to you about pop-ups and opt-ins, and they go one and the same. But it's so critical to get as many opt-ins as possible because it's a numbers game. The more people you get into that funnel, the more you push through to an initial conversion and then push through the rest of your funnel. But it all starts with getting as many people as opt-ins as possible. And by the way, that doesn't mean you want junk opt-ins. I'm not talking about doing contests only so that you get a bunch of opt-ins that don't really like it. But if somebody's going to your site and they're gonna fill in a pop-up, there's some level of interest through that product. They're not doing that for no reason. So I look at those as a decent opt-in, and as many of those that you can figure out to get, the better. I wanna start with a story though. In 2013, this is a story about a time I was an idiot. So in 2011, maybe 2012, I had an online shopping website and worked with a guy, Tyler Scouse on the team, super smart guy. And Tyler was advocating so hard to put these pop-ups on the website to get more opt-ins. And I was constantly pushing back against it and wouldn't allow it. At the time, I was like reading all these articles from people like Mark Zuckerberg about the ultimate beautiful user experience and always thinking about the user. And I was obsessed with the idea that pop-ups weren't good for users. And that was dumb because we could have gotten a lot more people into that funnel and hit them with constant email marketing or whatever else, and driven a lot more success and revenue for ourselves. And 100% my fault. I rejected the idea based on honestly bullshit. So I've since learned my lesson that there's a combination between business case and user experience, and you've got to think about both. So anyways, let's talk about pop-ups and opt-ins for your site. And specifically what I want to talk about is the importance of doing A/B testing on that pop-up. So what most people will do is, as they should, install a platform like Privy or Just Uno, and that's great. Those are two of the platforms I recommend if you're in e-commerce and Shopify, and even if not, you can use them on a variety of platforms. By the way, this isn't just specific to e-commerce. Everyone needs to get people into their marketing funnel. But on the e-commerce ones, a lot of people will just set it and forget it. One of the most important things you need to have on your roadmap is every month to implement new A/B tests on your pop-ups to make sure you're getting the best success rate that you can. So some ideas on some things you can A/B test. The time a person's on a site before they see the pop-up. Try one that's immediate, try one that's 15 seconds out, 30 seconds out, a minute, and then exit intent only. The other thing that you want to do is A/B test value propositions. A/B test the discount you're giving. If you're giving a $10 discount to sign up, try giving a $5 one. If it's 10%, try giving 5%. Try giving 15% for a little bit. See what that difference is, because what you want to see is how many people is that discount getting into the funnel and ultimately converting relative to the hit you're taking on your margin. And then, by the way, try to come up with some great lead magnets to throw in there that aren't discount driven. Try thinking of a free PDF download. Try thinking of access to exclusive content on the site. All these things can be things that you can use to drive pop-ups and A/B testing, but it's just really important to just get started and get going and look at the results and see how it impacts your revenue.